Hi everyone, welcome back to Megan's Creative Arts. Today we are going to be doing the V-stitch ripple blanket. I made this one a while back. This is actually a self-striping yarn, so it's nice. It creates its own stripes as you go. Really, we're only going to be doing a few stitches, so this is the V-stitch. It's a double crochet, chain one, double crochet. This is 2 double crochets together, and then you see this is all V-stitching. So this is very beginner friendly. You're really only doing technically 3 stitches. You're doing a chain, a double crochet, and then you're learning the double crochet together. I'm sorry, 2 double crochets together. So wonderful blanket, especially for newer people. I made this one more of a baby blanket, child size. I am going to link, I did find the pattern. This has been made over many times. My original pattern came from a book. I did find the pattern online, so I will link that below, as well as write out the directions. And let's go ahead and get started. If anyone questions which type of yarn this is, I pretty much only use acrylic. This is some kind of cake. If I can find it, I will link it below. But I made this years ago. For us today, we are going to be using one of my big twist skeins. The suggested hook size is 5mm. I'm actually going to use a 5.5mm, but this is acrylic. I keep a couple skeins. Well, you've probably seen some of my videos, a few skeins of just extra yarn, and that's what I use to show you how to do everything. I am going to be changing colors in this video, so you'll see me changing colors after each row. So we're going to start with our slip knot. I'm just going to pull this through. I do like to have a little bit of a tail so I can weave it in at the end. There we go. And this is a 26 multiple plus 4. So we have to chain in multiples of 26 plus 4 at the end. So for this demonstration, I'm going to be doing 2 multiples. So that's 52 plus 4, so I need to do 56. If you're doing the full blanket size, it's 186. And again, the directions will be below, as well as a link to the directions to someone's page. All right, and I'll link, I just got these ones, so I'll link these below as well. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Okay, So I've chained 56. Again, this will give me 2 of the ripples. And you'll see my second color there. I just chose pink. So to start this off, we're going to do 1 double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So this loop does not count. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to yarn over, go into that 4th chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. You see we have 3 loops now on our hook. I'm going to yarn over and go through 2, yarn over and go through 2. So that's your first double crochet, and this chain 3 space counts as a double crochet plus 1. I'm sorry. In this instance, this counts as the double crochet 2 together. So we are going to skip 2 chains. So 1, 2, and we're going to work a V-stitch. So that's going to be a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So again, we're just going to pull through 2 twice, chain 1, and in the same stitch we're going to do another double crochet. Now it does get easier as after this first row. First row is always a little harder, and make sure you're not twisting your chains. Sometimes they like to twist, so we're not going to twist the chains. And we're going to do this twice more, so we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and do another V-stitch. There we go. Chain 1 and double crochet again in the same chain space. And since it said we had to do it twice more, that was once. We're going to skip 2 again. 1, 2. Go into this next one and do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay. We're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do 2 V-stitches. Or actually, we're going to V-stitch, chain 1, V-stitch in this space, in this chain. So we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, that's our first V. We're going to chain 1 and do another V-stitch, so that's double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in that same chain 1 space. So you can see we got 2 V-stitches in this one chain. So yours should be looking something like this. Now we're going to work on the down. So we're going to skip 2 again, do another V-stitch. We're going to do this 3 times, where we skip 2 and do a V-stitch. There's 1. So we're skipping 2 again. 1, 2. In this 3rd chain, we're going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, so there's 2, and we need to do it one more time. So we're skipping 2 and going into this 3rd chain, doing one more V-stitch. All right, we're going to skip 2 again, So 1, 2, and this is where we're going to do our down. So this is going to be a double crochet 2 together, and this is going to be over 3 chains. So in this first one, we're going to yarn over, go into our chain. Again, this is the 3rd chain from where our last stitch was. Yarn over and pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over and go through 2. We're skipping 1 and going into the next chain. So we're going to yarn over, go into that next chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. So I have 4 loops. I'm going to yarn over and go through 2. So these are what are parts of the double crochets. I have 3 loops, so I'm going to yarn over and go through all 3. And that creates the down, which is also the double crochet 2 together. So right now it should kind of look like this, right? And now we're just going to repeat. So we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, do our V-stitch in the next one. So that's double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. We have to do this 3 times. Three. So skip 2, 1, 2. So we have 2, we need to do 1 more, so we're going to skip 2 again. Do 1 more V-stitch. So we have something that looks like this. Now we're going to do our up little curve. We're going to skip 2, do a V-stitch, chain, V-stitch, all in this 1 chain space. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 again, double crochet, go, and chain 1, 1 more double crochet, all in that 1 chain space. There we go. And we're going to continue, so we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, go into that 3rd chain from your last stitch and do another V-stitch 3 times. We're going to do this 3 times where we skip 2 and do a V-stitch. There we go. So again, skip 2, 1, 2. And once we finish this one, I'll be at the end of mine, but if you did more chains, then you will keep going, so you can pause me or even rewind and rewatch some of this. Again, the pattern is written and linked below, so whichever you would prefer to look at. All right, so we did that 3 times. So we have 4 chains left. So we're going to do a skip 2, 1, 2, and in these last 2 chains we're going to work a double crochet 2 together. So that's where there's 1 and 2. So similar to the down, but we're not skipping a chain in the middle. All right. So here's where I'm going to change colors. If you're still using the same color or skein that you're using, go ahead and do so. I'm grabbing my next color and just going to weave it in here. This is the easiest way to get a new color in. Later I'll go back and tie these two together. And I do have a video on how to weave in ends if you need it. So whether you're changing colors or not, you're going to chain 2 and turn your work. And you're going to do a double crochet in the chain 1 space of this V-stitch, this last V-stitch. So I'm going to double crochet. This counts as your double crochet 2 together, which is your end. Then we're going to continue with the pattern working in the chain 1 spaces. So here's our chain 1 space of the next V-stitch. We're going to work a V-stitch there. I tend to go around the chain 1. It is up to you if you want to actually go into these loops. That is up to you. I like to go around them. So we need to create 3 V-stitches in the next 3 chain 1 spaces. So it should look a little something like this. So we're at the top of our first up curve, and we're going to do the V-stitch, chain 1, V-stitch, all in this chain 1 space. So we'll double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 again, double crochet, chain 1. Let me pull a little more yarn out. There we go. And chain 1 again. So there's our little up curve. We're going to now work the V-stitch in the next 3 chain 1 spaces. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. You can see how easy this pattern is. You do have to pay a little bit of attention just because you don't want to make a mistake, but if you do make a mistake, you can just pull your hook out, pull the yarn out to where the mistake is and undo it, and put your hook right back in. That's what's nice about crochet in these patterns. All right, so we are at the bottom. Now, to do this double crochet 2 together, we're going to use the next 2 V-stitches. So we're actually going to put them together like this. So we're going to yarn over, go in the chain 1 space, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. We're skipping this double crochet together and going into the next chain 1 space of your next V-stitch. So we're going to yarn over, go through that chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through 2, then yarn over and go through 3. Move this here. So this is what it should look like so far. We're going to keep going. So again, using the chain 1 spaces, we're going to work 3 V-stitches. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and this is the 1 row repeat. So you can just repeat row 2 for as long as you want to make your blanket, depending on the size you did. If you're doing the full blanket, which would include 186 chains, you're going to go to probably row 51. If you're doing a smaller blanket like I did, I just did kind of a baby kid version. I think I did around 30 rows, maybe 40, somewhere in there. It's till your desired length. All right, so we're at our up. So I did my V-stitch in the chain 1 space. I'm going to chain 1 and do another V-stitch all in that chain 1 space. And then work my V-stitches down. There's 2 and 3. Pull a little more yarn out for me. All right, so I've done 3, so now we're going to do our double crochet 2 together. So I use the first chain 1 space, and now I'm going to go into where this was our turning row, so this is 3 chain spaces. I'm just going to use that space. Actually, I'm going to do, I don't like it when it sticks out so much, so I'm actually going to go into that chain and do my double crochet 2 together. Looks a little better. And I'm going to change back to my original color. For this example, I'm just doing 2 colors. So again, if you are not changing colors, you just continue. If you're changing colors, here's where you can add in your next color. Pull these 2 a little tighter. There we go. And then you're just going to continue. So we're going to chain 2 and turn and do a double crochet in the first chain 1 space, and that creates the chain, I'm sorry, the double crochet 2 together for the end. We're going to continue doing our V-stitches. So you can see how this creates a very simple pattern, but depending on how you use it, it will make a very beautiful blanket. And really you're only doing 2 stitches. You're doing the double crochet and the double crochet 2 together. So again, here's our top. So to make the curve, we're doing the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet for the V-stitch. chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now I'm going to stop here, but you can see how it's starting to turn out. Got those ripples going. So it should look something like this when you have the full blanket done. And this is one where you could put it down for a little while and come back to it, and you should be able to pick it up rather quickly. Anyone can do this, from beginner to an expert. It'll make a beautiful blanket to add to your collection. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. And if you need to leave a comment below, please do so. I would be more than happy to answer any questions, or just let me know if you've enjoyed this video. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye!